What if I told you that you could reduce your building speed by up to almost 200% by using all the correct buffs in the game at once? So that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. As you can see, my original time for my town center level 29 is 33 days, but you can see that right here I am at 19 days. So this comes from all the buffs that I currently possess, and I am going to make this even lower by many days, which means that if you do this method when you're upgrading a big building and you take your time, even as a free-to-play, you can save hundreds of dollars worth of speed ups just by being patient and planning ahead. So many people are already aware in the Court of Justice here you have double time. Now this is a buff that gives you 20% extra construction speed. This is a 1-day cooldown and it lasts for 5 minutes. It is an excellent buff and you must always use it whenever you build anything that takes more than 1 day. Now, there are so many other buffs, and you can see if you click on your power here and you go down here, it will give you the totality of your account's buffs. So if I go to growth, my construction speed is now at 75%. This is just from regular stuff. So of course we have the academy that has research here. And in the growth section, you'll see it's pretty much everywhere. There's tooling up level 4, 5, 6, I think it goes pretty high. And it's always a few percent of construction speed. If you click here, I have 19.2% from the research, and I could go a little bit higher. As you can see, there's still more tooling up coming up here. Now, this is great. We also have a lot of other buffs that come from, for example, in this case, Saul, who is one of the best heroes for building, as he has this skill here, which reduces the cost by 15%, which is very big, and the speed by 15%, which is again very good. We also have quite a lot of really other interesting things. One of them right here, grounds work. This is a king's buff, in my case a queen's buff. So how does this work? Well, basically if you go into the map and you look at who's controlling the middle, the castle, you will see king perks, and this is a king skill. So this king or queen in my case is able to spend some authority that they earn from the server and do these buffs. So they have long cooldowns. As you can see, this one is like a week of cooldown, but it gives 10% to all the construction speed of the governors for 24 hours. So if you have a organized kingdom, you can try and plan your big buildings around that. On top of that, you can come to appointment, and the chief minister here also gives 10%. So you can see I applied. There's a little button here that will tell you to apply, and you will go to a queue after other people. I think it gives you the buff for about half an hour. So you just saw it changed right now. So after half an hour is out, another player gets it. And mine is in queue for basically an hour and a half from now. Now, today I'm not going to have it for my building for this video, but in general, you should wait for that. When you see a king's buff, you're ready to build, apply for it, wait until your time. You can see local or UTC, and then do your building at that time. It's an extra 10%. There's many other things here for that are really good for healing and even for training. So do keep that in mind for the applying as well, because it is going to make a big difference if you use it every time. So after about a month and a half or 2 months into a new server, the pet system is going to unload, and you will see that you are able to get some pets. However, the best thing about the pet is the skills, and you will see that you get really good skills and they have a slightly long cooldown. And one of them is for construction speed. So this is again for 5 minutes. So you would activate it at the same time as you have all the buffs and you double up and all that stuff. And it goes up to 15%. Of course, you will need to spend a lot of time or money into the pets to get them there. But mine is at 7% right now and will reach level higher at some point. So this is going to be a very good skill. You can just anywhere you are, use this little paw and you can use it from here and activate it. So that's another 15% that you could add on top of everything else. You also have your island. So if I go here on my island, you will see there is a building here and it is a construction hut. I have it at level 5, which gives me 6% construction speed. And level 5 is actually the highest level that it can go to. But right now you can see this is all my island bonus, and construction speed is at 10%. So I have the Hollow of Valor, which is another building that also gives construction speed. And right now it's max 10%, but there might be other buildings that I'm missing or that I need to unlock and pay for with this currency that you get over time. So you can't get everything right away, but that's another 10% bonus. Another buff that you also get is the VIP, and that is a big one. So at VIP, I believe 5, is it? Yeah, so when you get to VIP 5, you get 10% construction speed passive. And when you get to VIP 9, which I'm not there yet, you get up to 20%. And I think that's the highest because even at the end here, you're still at 20%. So there is a 20% extra. Right now, I only have 10% of it. Also, if you click here on your skin, you will see that you get skins, and these skins are for marching, town, a lot of stuff. If you click on bonuses here, it will tell you what skins you have activated. So these are permanent buffs just for having the skin unlocked, as long as it's a permanent skin. If you have a 3-day skin or a 10-day skin, well, you have the buff while the skin's active, and then that's it. So these are all my skin, and you can see I have this one right here, construction speed 1%. So there is not many that give construction speed, but I haven't found many yet, at least. But for pay to win, I'm sure there's more. But you can see here, if you come in the total, you can stack these skins up to these buffs. So 50% construction speed could come to you from skins alone, which might take a lot of time. As you can see, I only have 1%. But this is interesting to look at too, because it does cap out somewhere. So even if you're well, you will eventually cap out. There's also Alliance. So Alliance Tech, which you'll see in the growth here. There is one adaptive tool, gives 5%. And I believe there's a few more, like here, adaptive tool number 2, another 5%. So if you click here, you will see that I currently get 10% from my alliance. So again, this is really just be sure to be in an alliance to research or to build anything because of the buffs that you get. So there might be a few other sources that will unlock in the future. For now, I think that covers pretty much everything you can get in the game. So you can see here, I have my 75% from all the passive buffs. So like that's the hero, the research, the tech, alliance, all that stuff. Now I'm going to activate everything that I can and see how much more I get, but as well how low can my building from 33 days to 19 right now with 75%, how low can we get it? So the first thing you would do, come here, the appointment, and then wait until it is your turn. Then for sure you are able to get that 10% bonus. I won't get it for the video, but you will see the buff appear all the way up here, the same as this buff that I'm currently getting from the kingdom buff. So it would take down another 10%. So do make sure you see both buffs before you start. Then you go into your town, you will go into the court of justice, you will click double time, you will get 20% for 5 minutes. So you will see the timer is right here. So like just there, let's see the difference to make sure. See, so now my construction speed is still showing 75% here. But if I go here, my time is now 15 days instead of 19 days. So I'm not sure why it doesn't show up there. Doesn't really matter. I guess these are passive buffs. In any case, it's working because you can see it right here. So my double time is showing here with all my other buffs. Next, I will do the pet. So that's another 7%. Let's see. Now, there we go. The pet is also showing. So I'm reducing my speed here. And then, as I said, there would be an extra 10% that would add on to here. So what are we at? 14 days, 16 hours. So this is less than half, where I think almost 60% of the build speed reduction. And then it's about other stuff that is going to come long term. So my pet could be higher level. I could get the VIP level 9. I could get, you know, a few more research, stuff like that, skins, and that will all add up. So if you play your cards right and you plan ahead, you will almost always be able to reduce the time of your building by 60 and I think up to almost 70-75% in the future. So we're talking about something from 50 days to like 10-15 days. You're saving 20-30 days of speed up. Currently, I'm saving almost 20 full days of speed up. That's hundreds of hours. So hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Let me know if you have any other tips for building that I might have missed. Put it in the comments below for others to see. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.